8 words. This is freaking awesome. And it is such an honor to actually see Team Indigenous Rising doing it up on the track. I've always wanted to see Team Indigenous Rising do it up. And here they are. Yeah.
On unceded lands of Indigenous peoples, Lansing, Michigan occupies the ancestral and traditional and contemporary lands ceded in the 1819 Treaty of Saginaw to the Anishinaabe Free Fires Confederacy on the Jiva, Ottawa, and Potawatomi peoples. We thank the descendants of these tribes for being the original stewards and protectors of these lands. We are also excited to share that Melissa Skeet, Dene ultra trail skater and former roller derby athlete, is visiting while on the Great Skate Tour 2024. Skeet grew up on the Navajo Nation at the Grand Canyon. After surviving a near fatal domestic violence incident in 2017, she found the strength in roller derby and adopting the name Skeet Fighter for her love of outdoors, and skating evolved into a passion for trail skating, leading her to use it as a platform to raise awareness about missing and murdered Indigenous persons, while promoting health, wellness, and healing through roller skating. In 2021, she skated 192 miles across the Navajo Nation to bring awareness to the missing and murdered Indigenous persons. She is currently roller skating across the country from Washington State to Washington, D.C., continuing her mission and also speaking professionally on these issues. She's available to talk more about the Great Skate Tour and missing and murdered Indigenous persons. You can show her support by visiting the Great Skate Tour's GoFundMe page, and you can also follow her on her Instagram at SKEET_fighter. Thank you so much for being here. She's right over here on to our left. Thank you so much. Have a great, safe travel.
So tell me about what were some of your favorite things about growing up there?
Oh gosh.
Maybe one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth.
The outdoors, because my parents, I think just in general, our main thing for us to just keep us busy was to go outside and do something else. So that's where my parents got me some rollerblades, and I would rollerblade everywhere around here.
I got my period today and wasn't supposed to get it for another week. I did this last month too. It's just been coming It's just it's just been coming earlier and earlier, and that's just because my body's doing overload and stressed out because of what we're doing. So now I'm just really achy, tired. Just, yeah. We have to set up our tent right now. I'm like, oh, we haven't eaten anything yet. It's just been a busy day. Yeah, I'm tired. And I'm hungry for steak. So that means I need iron. Give me some steak. I feel like my grandpa. Oh, give me some steak. T-bone ribeye. Oh boy. Okay, let's go set up for tent. It's raining? Oh. This is a cool area. It smells like wet tent. Oh yeah, 'cause it rained on our tent last night. I was like, who's in the forest? It's just the wind breeze blowing through the trees. That totally rhymed. It's the wind breeze blowing through the trees.
Are 2 boardwalks that we gotta cross, so just be aware of those. All right.
My friend nostalgia, I found you when I heard the sweet sound of the ones who I once knew so well. In a voice memo from years ago, we were laughing about some nonsense. Oh, how I miss those friends. Circumstances made it so that I'll never see their faces, except for on the internet, where I'll never really know what's going on behind their smile. I mean, I guess I could check in once in a while, but those friends are growing up, and there's no time
You know what really blew me away on this tour? Is meeting and spending time with Indigenous Rising Roller Derby. This team is made up of Indigenous skaters from all over Turtle Island and Polynesia. And from the second I met them, it felt like family. They welcomed me in with a smudge prayer. Gosh, and I had chills. I had chills. That moment, it just felt like I belonged there. We sat around and shared stories about who we are, what we've been through, and why we skate. And as an Indigenous skater myself, that hit me on such a deep level. It wasn't just about meeting new people. It felt like coming home to people who just get it. That's what Indigenous Rising is all about. Community, love, and showing up for one another, on and off the track, always. They made me feel like family instantly, and now they are my family, and I'll always carry that forever.
Different. Vegan, non-dairy.
She's an it girl. She's got a fur coat on and an attitude. She's her own vibe and it's kinda cute. Red leather boots and a matching bag. She's an it girl, yeah. I wanna be like that. I wanna be like that, that, that. I wanna be like that, that, that. I wanna be like that, that, that. She's an it girl. I wanna be like that, that, that. I wanna be like that, that, that. I wanna be like that, that, that. She's an it girl. Sophisticated, underrated, always on the verge of some greatness. Probably been there if you name it. Multi-future cause she's the latest. Not the loudest, but always her. Got them hanging on every word. Makes her own way, buys her own drink. Runs the game and doesn't care what they think. She's got a fur coat on and an attitude. She's her own vibe and it's kinda cute. Blue leather boots and a matching bag. She's an it girl, yeah. I wanna be like that. I wanna be like that.